Well, when I was a child, I have an older brother, and he is considered a genius. And when I came along, I was kind of like an average child, and I didn't realize how difficult it was for my mother to raise a genius and to keep him occupied and everything. Well, she concentrated her whole life on my brother, and I just sort of fell through the slats and was never really acknowledged as a good student or anything, although I didn't really get too bad of grades, but I always thought I was just a failure. I probably saw myself as not significant. I didn't really like myself. I just kept eating to kind of hide myself. And after I studied the Judy's book, I found that if I peeled off the grave clothes, I could find out what was causing those type of feelings in my day-to-day walk with the Lord, why I didn't feel like I was as good as the rest of the people. And then as I peeled off the grave clothes, as Judy does a really good session on Lazarus being raised from the dead, and I felt myself peeling out of some of the things that I held in since I was a child. That was something that I didn't even know existed in myself. And as soon as I started peeling those things off, I began to have a better self-worth and realizing that I am a child of God, and I'm loved, and I'm a real person, and my weight is not what I am. That I'm a real person that God loves. I had started Thin Within, and I had dropped a significant amount of weight. I'd lost about 50 pounds, and then my world started coming apart. My parents were older, and my mother had Alzheimer's, and then my father was taking care of her, and he got ill. And so all of a sudden, both of them were in a rest home, and I was the caregiver, and I had to take care of all the property and everything, and manage all the bills. And I know that I just would have started eating if I hadn't had the support of Judy's book. And then my father passed away, and a month later, my husband passed away, and he'd been sick for some time, but I had no idea he was close to dying. I thought he was going to be ill for a long time, maybe in a wheelchair and stuff, and but he passed away, and then the support of the group that I was working with in Judy's book helped me through the next several months, and then my mother passed away. So within a 6-month period, I had a great loss, and but I know that my own personality would have started eating, absolutely, but I kept in my mind that I don't want to eat for comfort, because that isn't what it is. You know, I learned that the food is just to live with. It's not to feed your emotions. And so I was able to get through that without gaining any weight, as I haven't lost any more in the last 6 months. But I didn't gain any, and to me that's just like a real weight loss, you know, because of that time in my life. I would say that Thin Within gave me confidence, gave me a new lease on life, so that I could know that I would be able to. I can lose weight. I'm not a failure. I can lose weight. I can learn a program and make it work for me. A support group is a good way for a person like me to get through the information and have the other people help me and lead me along, and they helped me through my problems, but they also supported us. You know, when I was down, they were praying. When they were down, I was praying, and we were all holding together as a group, and it brought all of us closer, and it helped us all have a common goal, and we all grew together in the Lord, and that's what it's all about.